It is below zero. I been starting stuff up today. I did the diesel in the dump earlier. Really hoping for no gelling of any fuels. We do put a product in the skid loader. I haven't put anything in the new truck yet. We got to get some Spencer product orders going out. I am getting over the sickness. I think probably about 90% right now. Still got a cough and slight little bit of congestion, but I wanted to get the box truck started up here, and then I got to get flex chute orders out. They have been going out like crazy here this week and last week. So thank you all. Looks like the Southern guys are really starting to pick them up. So we appreciate that. And TQ's working on them in the house because the heater in the garage is not working, the 220 heater. If you remember, it got hit by lightning, our house did. So if you got a suggestion for a new 220 heater, we already have the lines ran and everything from the previous one, 20 by 25 garage. Let's see if the old box truck starts up in negative temperatures. Be good to me, girl. Shut that off. Woohoo! She didn't like it, but she started. Alright, I'm gonna let this one run. Yeah, I got enough gas. I'm gonna let this one run for a bit. Seeing a bunch of tracks. Not sure what those tracks are though. It is getting close to what they consider coyote season around here. So this is by the chicken coop. 1 second here, I think it's frozen. Oh my goodness. Everything is frozen. Oh. Hey, there's all my truck parts. Oh yeah, real quick while I got you guys here. Somebody asked the other day in the comments, I did answer them, why I was buying chicken eggs and we have chickens. Well, in the wintertime, if you don't know, chickens really slow down. So right now, we're only getting about a dozen a week, and we eat way more than that with a family of 4. So, all right, right there's what I need. Woo! This is busting my butt. My shoes are frozen. Oh yeah, I got Andrew's mulch mule wheelbarrow in here from the event. I need 2 36s. I got 1 36. X-Mark Toro 60. Come on, I know I need another 36. X-Mark. Alright, so we brought Spencer products indoors today. I gotta make another trip out though, but it is freezing cold. I did want to share as well the coyotes. So it's like coyote season here in Ohio, maybe some other states as well. And when I say coyote season, I think it's like breeding time for them. Is that what it is? Is that what they said? It's breeding time. So they become aggressive. So like they tell you not to let your dog out by itself. If you have multiple dogs like we do, let them out together because they're opportunists, I should say it like that. Typically not super aggressive, but you know, if they see an opportunity there, especially right now, they're very territorial, I guess you could say. They will come after you. So I personally had an incident probably 15 years ago bow hunting. Real windy day. I climbed down out of my tree stand, sat down on the ground, and I thought I had seen something move, and then before I knew it, there was a little pack of them, and they were trying to surround me. So I wung an arrow through one of them, and yeah, the rest ran like they typically do. So yeah, just something we got to keep an eye on around here. Big shout out though. I want to give a shout out to this new dealership. 4 of these are going down to him. This is his next order. It's Penrod's Greenhouse. They're in Jesse James Farm Road, Kearney, Missouri. If you guys go there, you can get Spencer products, flex chutes there. Support him. He's a new dealer. I think we picked him up at EXPO if I remember correctly. Then we got, give us some shout outs without giving away addresses. We got Roland Walker, Steven Smith it looks like, and then we got David Watson in Texas. So thank you all so much for your orders, and way to pick the coldest day of the year. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you guys. The dogs don't mind at all. So gonna swing in here to Terry's real quick. This is where we normally get our salt spreaders and plows and everything. But I just need a shovel, and they had them the last time I was here, which was a month ago. All right, so I got the bigger one. This is the 36-inch made by Boss. Same exact thing as my yellow one, just bigger. Here, let me show you, in different color. Save yourself the time. Just get this shovel, I'm telling you right now. They last, these are 5-6 years old, and we beat the junk out of them. But see, it says the snowplow, Boss snowplow. The snowplow, it's just different color, different brand. A lot of rebranding, but if you see, you got another foot there. So 24-inch, 36-inch. And they do come 48 and, let me see it. 28, 36, and 48. Those are the sizes. So this must be a 28 then. Huh, maybe I was wrong. Thought it was the 24. Oh, no, they've changed it. So then this one, that is a difference. This one comes in a 24, 30, 36, and a 48. That one does not. At least not from what I got here. This place is busy as expected. The storm looks like it's gonna be pretty good. This girl needs a bath. If you need anything, snowplow, salt spreaders, edges, snow shovels, they do a lot here. I'm going to head to the property now. Box truck started up. Everything's started up so far. I want to get the Isuzu and I want to get the GMC started up. And yeah, so far so good. All right, hop back in the truck here for a minute. The GMC is dead. So yeah. Anyways, I got nothing out of this old girl, so I'm gonna jump her real quick. Let's see what she does. Come on, baby. Come on, girl. Shut that off. That ain't gonna do anything. Oh, she is shaking hard. Woo! Oh, I got some smoke coming too. All right, jumper cables are down there. Let's get them bad boys. One truck out of everything that needs to start didn't start, so we'll take it. The cold and the winter constantly is putting working on these bad boys. So let's get the GMC figured out. Whew. All right, so I just hopped in, I hooked the jumper cables up. I got some lights. Oh, she is dead. I got a ding. All right, I can't get it to do anything, so I'm gonna take it out and go get it tested real quick. If she's bad, we'll get a new one. If she just needs a charge, we'll put her on our charger. I keep this toolkit here at the property. I'm hoping I have what I need to get this battery out, because I looked at it and it's got like a weird top bolt. So not like the normal ones that I've ever worked on. Oh, and everything is ice and frozen. So see, it's got this, which normally they got like something on the sides to take them loose. And that one is gonna be a bit of a pain to get to. All right, I got the cables off and they got a freaking bar holding it on them. So then I thought I could take the top bolt off and spin the bar out of the way. No, I gotta take the bottom bar off too, just to get the battery out. and can't feel my fingertips. So I'm gonna warm up here for a minute before I hop back out. All right, whoever designed this at GMC, I hope you run out of toilet paper. Just letting you know. Just letting you know. All right, back here at Northern Mobile Electric. Gonna get a battery. Hopefully they got one. They had the battery, picked up some more washer fluid as well. All right, moment of truth. Can't feel my fingertips. Whew. Brought the GMC to get it filled up. It was a little over half tank, so it won't take a ton. This GMC is probably the worst battery I've ever had to take out of a vehicle besides Savannah's old, what was that car? A Ford Escape or something? They put it up in the, literally up in the, I had to take a quarter of the freaking engine apart. Well, all the plastic off the top, I'll say it like that. Anyways, it just sucked because it was cold. And yeah, I hope you understand my frustrations. All right, filling up the Ford here. Gonna have all the trucks ready to rock and roll. And yeah, I gotta get some def in it as well. We're just a hair below halfway on the def meter there, so I'm gonna grab some def in here. Tell you what, it ain't as fun whenever it's negative. Whew. Good thing I only gotta put one. It normally takes two. You'll notice there's spots on these plows all the way around on each knuckle, all the way up to the top. So I like to start at the top and work my way down. And you'll just see the grease start to come out around the top and the bottom of the knuckle possibly. See the top up there starting to come? Let it go. I'm a firm believer in more grease than too little grease. sometimes they'll get plugged up. You have to work them through a little bit. Now we're getting it to go. I know you can't see it on that side, but it's over here coming out on the back left side there. I believe I just ran out of grease. Yep. Let's go get another tube of grease real quick. Now we just need to twist it out. Ugh. Boom. I'm actually out of the grease that I like to use, but I got this X-Mark grease that they sent us, and it'll work for now. It's not the best for this application whatsoever, but it'll get the job done.
I was gonna say, did you take the thing off on the other side?
I'm trying to do too much. I'm talking. That would have been funny. You should have let me do it. I've been sitting there like, what the heck is going on?
Too cold for all that.
Right? Anyways, then you just slide her back in there. Snug it up. Alright.
Hot.
You see it coming out the other hole I did up there. TQ is going to run the plow through its motions though, just to get that whole knuckle all lubed up in there. Alright guys, we did as much preparation as we possibly can. As of right now, they're saying 14 to 18 inches for us. We'll see what we get. Probably won't be a video on Sunday. And yeah, we'll see you guys back here whenever we can. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, keep mowing, keep growing, keep making money, boys and girls. We'll talk to you later.